I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our reading for January 16th through the 31st. It's the longer reading and it is for Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? Getting through? Yeah, you've been the warrior lately, haven't you? Up and down, but it's okay. My three things that I always tell you is the cards that I'm using today is the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and lastly is my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. And remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Now, couple of things too is that we are entering, on the 20th, we are entering Aquarius land, okay? Aquarius is time. But on the 20th to 21st, there will be a full moon that will have an eclipse, a full eclipse. And that is actually in Leo. Now, Leo is a fire sign, so there could be some effect for you here. Now, there's many signs that are having, that it's going to be like, okay, now it's coming right now to me, that you're going to have some changes too. You're going to have some changes. So some of the signs are going to have some emotional upsets. Some of the signs are going to have some surprises. Some of the signs are going to have a totally new direction to go to. And you are, I think that I'm feeling that you're going to be one that's going to have one of these changes also. It'll depend whether it's positive or not, how you handle it. Because everything that's being given to you is for, I'm hearing everything that's being given to you from the universe is for your own betterment. But that doesn't mean that, I've had that too. I've had it where, oh yeah, this is good. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. No, not really. But the thing that happens is you've got to get through it, okay? Not saying that it's going to be bad. I don't think that it is, but I am getting that message that I need to kind of give you that warning, okay? So, okay. Two cards are already flipped for me. Okay, two other cards want to come out too. So we're going to just do four. Yeah, I thought that I turned them together. Okay, let's see. These first two cards are actually reversed, a little bit more oomph to them. Here we have our Three of Earth. Okay. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work. Be a team player. You've gotten this before. You know this. You have gotten this. Actually, I think of you as being more, while you're being the team player, you're also going to be taking some lead roles. This is again reversed. This is our Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. So again, I think that if you're in a career, I think that if you've not already been promoted, I am feeling that your job is looking at you for a career. But we've been talking about that. I'm not a career, a promotion. But we have been talking about that, on how to, with your, with how you present yourself. So I think it's finally coming, and which would make sense. It's the beginning of the year. So that could be also too what the if it is for career, that would make sense with the what I was getting about change. It may not be the promotion that you were expecting. So instead of going here, they may put you here. Or they may make you over here, and it might be a lateral to it. But I think it actually will work out better for you. Okay? Then this card is the Queen of Water. So now we had our earth energy, which, what we can touch, what we can feel, all that good stuff. Our Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. And now we have our water energy, which is more emotional. It's our Cancer, our Scorpio, our Pisces energy. It's more fluid. It's not necessarily what you can touch it still, but it'll run out of your hands, okay? And it'll leave your hand wet. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So I think, again, this full moon eclipse is coming back to me that actually while this is going on, and the full moon has energy, it's like a 3-day energy, but people can do it 3 days before, 3 days after, and of course the time. Remember, new moon to full moon, accept and receive. Full moon to new moon, give back. But I'm really feeling that there's got to be some positive changes to your relationships. Now that could be your job, but it could also, I'm feeling more of a emotional relationship. Now that still could be your job, but I'm feeling more of an intimate relationship, and it's going to be positive changes. Okay, this last one, the Magician, Archangel energy, Archangel power. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So again, these changes, Aries, I feel changes for you. And maybe there's going to be a bunch that are really positive, and there might be one or two that's like, I really wish that would have, I really wish I would have had, you get all the numbers in the lotto except for 3. Well, you'd still, I win $4, but I was like one number off on everything else, and that's kind of irritating. It's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So you're still going to have the ups and downs of life in this changes, but I really feel that these from the 16th to the 31st are going to be some positive. I think that this full moon energy is going to be really positive for you. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Now let's go here. Can we get some clarification here? I want to make sure clarification. Sometimes I think I flip my cards the wrong way with them. So clarification for Aries. Clarification for Aries. We need clarification for Aries for the 16th through 31st. What more can we tell Aries? What more? Yeah, it makes more sense to me that, I think that you will benefit from this energy with this, and you'll be able to actually manifest it. You'll be able to take this energy and put it where you need it to be. So if you're going to go for that if you're going to go to that, an interview, or you're asking somebody out on a date, or you're going to go on a date or something like that, then you go and you just go outside, you harness that moon energy. Okay? So let's go with that first card. Let's see what this is. Base chakra. Base chakra is your stability, your roots, your childhood, what makes you who you are. Are you somebody that feels confident? That all comes through that childhood. But, and with that could bring some childhood fears too. It could bring some, am I good enough? Oh my gosh, will that person like me? Things like that. So let's see what these other cards say. Okay, some emotional withdrawal. You've had that before, and that's something that you tend to do. You do tend to go through some emotional withdrawal. If it gets too much, if it's too much for you to handle, you do tend to pull yourself back. Well, that is not a bad thing all the time. That's not a bad thing to do, but sometimes you need to make sure that you don't. You need to make sure that. Sometimes you're going to be in situations where that's not a good, positive thing for you to do. Sometimes you're going to have to make yourself vulnerable, okay? And the fact that with this base chakra and this emotional, this is something that's a holdover from childhood. And, it's an ingrained behavior, okay? And you may be, if you're looking into this, if you're getting the Magician saying that you have the ability to manifest, that's also emotional manifestation too. And if you withdraw, that's not going to work. So you need to look back. You need to do some you do need to do some contemplation to see, where did I get this? Why do I do this? Why, when I'm about to, or when I'm meeting somebody, or when I'm really about to give my all to my career, or when this is really going well, why do I have to stop this? What am I afraid of? Let's see what this last card is. Balance. Are you afraid of balance? Are you afraid of, that it might, are you more comfortable being alone than really being with somebody? Are you more comfortable not trying? That's not the Aries way. That is not the Aries way. But for these what would that be, 15 days? That could be what you're trying to do, okay? But you need to really be aware of it. And you need to, I'm thinking that there's a couple of Aries that this came about that, I see some, pretty rambunctious kids and being told to shut up. And, and then after a while, being told that for a while, what do? You tend to shut up. and then, and then not, like these little, I'm seeing like these kids, like this little kid coming to say, oh, here, mommy, daddy, auntie, grandma, whoever, I want to show you this, I made this, and then like, no, I can't, yeah, no, get out of here, kid. So I'm not saying that happened to you when you were a child, but I'm saying that something might have stunted that, because that's not the Aries way. Okay, let's go on here, because during this time period, this is what you're going to try to achieve, what you need to achieve, okay? So just be aware that some of that old stuff, those old tapes, might try to come back in. Okay, you want to come in? Okay. They might try to start playing in your mind. So it's best to, now this may be something that nobody knows how to do, but it may be best to, to erase those tapes. It's time to erase the tapes and retape things. It's like your, your DVR where you have your list of shows. Well, you know what? I don't like that show. I'm getting rid of it. Delete it. Delete the tapes. Okay, one more card. Interesting stuff. Okay, 2 cards did pop up. They are reversed. So integration. This is what you need to work towards. You need to integrate, and I had another reading where it was, and I'm not feeling quite as strongly as that reading, but you need to integrate that. You need to integrate that childhood with who you are now, okay? Because like I said, I think that you're letting those old tapes, influence you. I don't think it's running you per se, but it's influencing you. So you need to look at them again. You need to integrate them. You need to take a look, and then, like I said, delete them. They no longer serve you. You need to start, again, this was reversed too. You need to start having a new vision. This is what, or if you have that new vision, you need to cling to that new vision, okay? I mean, this is going to get you so much farther. You're going to feel better, because if you don't start getting rid of that old stuff that's weighing you down, you're not going to be able to enjoy this wonderful time for you. That's really what this is all about. Now, this is one of the cards. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. Trust. Does this all make sense to you? Because to me, it makes sense that you've got these old tapes or old habits, whatever you want to call it, and it keeps you from enjoying what you're being given. And you're being given something really, really wonderful, or at least a little bit more wonderful, okay? And if you're able to erase those tapes, get rid of that old garbage, the old baggage, and, and integrate, deal with integrate who you are, have that vision that you can and you deserve better things, better life, better happiness, that you have that. And if you trust your higher power. These are the cards that are popping out here. So we have the Magician, Manifest. We have Balance, put balance back into your life, and we have Trust. There is a divine mission for you. There is divine energy here. You need to just pull it down. It's there for you. Okay? Okay, Aries. You might have to rewatch this. I think I have to rewatch this, but I think there's a very strong message for you. Okay, so I'm going to end with that. And, as I always say, remember, you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.